No, but basically, like this footage of you watching the Conor Nate rematch, like you mentioned, you've been watching a lot of fights. What is it that you gauge from watching that fight in particular? I mean, it doesn't seem like a super similar fight to this one coming up on Saturday.
No, yeah, I just been watching a bunch of fights. I didn't even know there was like something. We just have cameras recording so much. I didn't realize like that was a moment that got captured. I've been watching a bunch of fights. Been watching some rematches. Watched Chuck versus Randy. Which I've never watched Chuck Liddell fights. Like obviously I knew who he was, but so I've been watching a lot of old school fights. It's been cool. But yeah, I've always taken inspiration from Conor fights. I watch Conor fights more probably than my fights more, but I've watched a lot of Conor fights. But what did Conor say?
Well, he was very complimentary. He was basically comparing the way you're preparing for this fight to how he prepared for Nate too, and it seems as though the relationship's back on track between you two.
Hell yeah, I'll take it.
Are you happy about that? Like obviously, I know it's been rocky with you two, but it seems like now all good again.
I'll forever be a huge Conor fan. I feel grateful to be able to watch his come up like in my generation. Like I watched it happen. So I think we'll look back. I mean, he had one of the craziest careers. So it's cool to be able to watch it happen. While I was getting into the UFC and everything. So yeah, I'm pumped that the relationship's back to good.